Hey everybody. Well, it's a cold, windy, wet, rainy Thanksgiving here in Texas. Yeah, it is. And I can't enjoy Thanksgiving unless I first feed these cows. Came in raining overnight. They need dry hay, so I can't enjoy my food until I feed them first. So I'm gonna get this done, and I got some news to share back with you guys that probably gonna be shocking to you. Yeah, well, we'll share that here in a little bit. Let me get on to these cows first. You see that hay, it still looks pretty good. Great looking bells right there. I'm gonna move it to one side and you see the one behind it. Look how nice and clean and yellow that is. Hard to believe that hay is already as old as it is. I set those molasses, that cooked molasses containers with fortified with minerals out for them over the past couple of days to help them. I put out some fresh mineral blocks with trace mineral in it. All these things are important. You know, you want to keep your animals up in good shape during the winter. Their bodies are cold, shivering, they're out in rainy conditions and mud, and they'll really lose weight and drop body fat. They'll lose nutrition, they'll lose it out of their bones. So it is more important than ever to make sure they're taken care of. Another thing, you don't want them walking all over your entire field searching for blades of grass and green grass and any kind of grass. They're going to tromp your field in. They're going to damage your fields for your upcoming spring hay crop and all. So you've got to keep them kind of stationary and satisfied in a feeding area so that they don't destroy your field. I'm kind of cheating here. I come down here and I stabbed a bell in the top here, that bell that was just on there, and I set it over the fence, not in a hay ring, but that'll occupy them right there, so they'll all come down there to that bell and be interested in it, and that'll give me a chance to go get another bell and get through the gate, and they'll be more satisfied to get that. You gotta think smarter than the average bear. So now I don't have to fight them at the gate and worry about the bum rush and them go out of here into a field I'm not ready to turn them loose on yet. I'm saving this field for further over into the winter. See, I was able to make it through the gate here, and they're all content down here in the corner, focused on that bell. I cheat setting these hay rings. I don't ever get off the tractor. Yeah, my father just did everything so hard, and he would waste money on all kinds of stuff, but he wouldn't buy himself a cab tractor, and he wouldn't buy himself a front end loader. Now, things that he just wore his back out. He'd get out climbing in the mud, pulling these rings out by hand out of the mud, flipping them up on there out in the elements, and he wouldn't invest in his own health and protection, but he would give a sorry old woman a whole bunch of money. Yeah, he'd spend a whole bunch of money on a sorry old woman's kids, bailing them out of jail and hiring lawyers, but he wouldn't do anything to make his own life better. Yeah, that's just, I guess, the way it is. That's here and gone. But few years before he passed, I bought myself a cab tractor for this operation. I just was not going to do it like he did. So yesterday I was out and saw Jared and Jason Crocker, visited them for a minute, and enjoyed always seeing them guys. They're pretty good guys, and like I say, I have some property right down the street from them there, and I've been back and forth over working on that property, doing some painting, flooring, cleaning. Man, just we've been busy, and as always, happy, like I say, to see Jason and Jared and all. They're pretty happy, pretty positive people, and I like them. I know people have different opinions and stuff, and they're fake or this and that. You know what? I'd honestly have to say they're pretty real. They really are. Of course, we're all trying to get by out there. They might do a little clickbait every once in a while. So do I. So do many others. So does doing it. Keeping it Dutch. It does the same thing. Of course, you know, when you're out there and you're on YouTube, and I'm nowhere size them guys are. You know, you're trying to keep your subscriber base up. You're trying to keep your views up. You know, YouTube really puts the pressure on you, and so yeah, they do a little clickbait and all, but it's all harmless. And if there's a little bit of little drama, well, you know, admit it, you all like drama. Well, I was happy to see them, and it's a nice little visit. Yeah, see, they got started a little bit on one of those cooked molasses tubs there, and that right there really helps them out a lot. I don't like to buy them too much. I buy them just a little bit, only supplement with a lot of dry hay like this. So I'm over here on another one of the properties right now. I seeded this field out here the other day. It's about I'd say it's probably about a 25 acre patch. And I was late getting seed out. And I tell you, it had been dry. We came back, and I guess here in Texas, while we were in the Philippines, there had been an extremely dry summer. The ground was dried down deep. We weren't really getting any significant rains this fall, just a little bit here and there. And I wasn't real comfortable yet of putting seed out. I was afraid it might sprout, stay dry, and it died. So finally, I had dug in, and I saw there was pretty good moisture content down and getting deeper in the ground. The weather looked promising for more rain to be coming, as it is today. And so I decided, you know, it might be a little late. I would have optimally liked to have this out a couple months ago. But my seeds, I was afraid they might be getting old. I've had some of these seeds for 2 years now. I was worrying about germination rate of them sprouting and all. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and use up the seed that I have in stock now and put it out, because it ain't doing any good sitting in a barn. So I went ahead and seeded that field in. It's winter rye, winter wheat. I've had it come on late before with no problem at all. And it has that Austrian field pea. There's some turnips in there. A couple varieties of turnips. So it ought to be a pretty good mix. Like I say, I wish it was already in and up. It wasn't. I know it's a lot of fields right now are behind. It's not just me. And that the ryegrass is just now starting to come on. So I think it'll all work out okay. I'm almost finished here putting out hay on this field, and then I'm going to talk to y'all about the matter at hand. So just stick with me here, and I'll tell you about some potentially shocking news to you guys that I hate to share this to you on Thanksgiving, but sometimes that's just the way it is. So just hang with me, and I'm almost done here, and I'll get off this tractor and I'll tell you what's going on. While I'm here, I'm gonna show you guys the hay that I rolled myself this past spring, early part of the summer. On this field here, it was a lot of clover, and man, it really took off. We had a really wet spring, so it made the hay a little bit more dark than what it would normally be if it had a higher ryegrass content in it. But these bales, they've done pretty good. This is them here. Of course, I don't have net wrap, so you lose a little bit more in the top here until it gets a seal. But these bales have done good. They're super tight, and there's a lot of hay packed in there. They're holding round good. They don't have no sag to them, so bales are doing really great. Really happy with that hay baler. Like I said, it was a third of the price of what a used net wrap hay baler would have been, and it was in really great shape. So yeah, it's twine, but how many years have farmers been using twine? I don't always have to have the newest gadget. Well, I got the hay feeding done. Yeah, I guess it's time I'll tell y'all what I've been holding you up for. Hello, Blackjack. Hello, son. How are you? How are you? Yeah. Yeah. You miss Melinda, huh? You miss her? Yeah. I know. I guess it's time you know.